Hey guys, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video called Movies That Altered My Brain Chemistry. So yes, so that's what we're going to be doing. And I would definitely recommend every movie that I'm going to be talking about today. So yeah, sorry. Yeah, so let's get started. The first movie I'm going to be talking about is the Aristocats. This is a Disney movie. It's literally the best. I would say it's the best like OG Disney movie. Because I feel like out of like all the Disney movies that came out, I'm not talking about like Disney princess movies. I'm just talking about normal Disney movies. Out of like all of the ones that were out there, I feel like this one was the best in my opinion. And this is like this is like literally my childhood favorite Disney movie. And I still have this. It's a really good movie. I enjoy the characters. I love the story. Like, it's just so good. And yeah, like I don't like in my movie collection, I don't really keep that many Disney movies because to be honest, to be completely honest, I don't really like I'm not saying all of them, but I just don't like Disney movies because especially like the newer ones that are out there, like I don't really like them that much. But yeah, so I have this one though. And then I'm gonna be talking about another Disney movie, but yeah, but these are like the only ones that on here. Yeah, this is literally the only. I only have two that I'm going to be talking about. Oh yeah, I have this one, but it's a live action. I'll talk about this one too, because this did alter my brain chemistry. But yeah, so I'm going to be talking more about this. So basically, in this movie, as you can see, these characters, Duchess, I forget the kids' names. All I remember their names are Marie and then Toulouse. And then I don't know what is the other character's name? Does it say? No, it does not. But yeah, but anyway, so it's basically them and basically they have a wonderful mother. It's a human, but like they have like a wonderful mother, and she takes care of these cats, and she also has this butler guy, and basically he kidnaps Duchess and the three little kittens and leaves them somewhere, and basically they have to get back home to their home, and they get the help of the Thomas O'Malley, which is this orange cat right here, and yeah, and they go on a really fun adventure while getting back home. So yeah, that's what that movie is about. And yeah, and yeah, it's just a wonderful movie, and I really enjoy it. Yeah, and a lot of I don't know if this is or not, but a lot of people said that this is like an autism movie. Like there's like so many, like Matilda is like one of them. To be honest, I don't really like Matilda that much. It wasn't my thing. I like the movie, but it's not my favorite movie, but it's definitely, I would say, yeah. And then there's like also on this list, there's like, I feel like all of these are, to be honest, but the next one I'm going to be talking about is literally the best movie ever. Like, and also, I would say that this is the best sequel to a Disney movie ever made. I'm just gonna say it hands down right now that this is the best Disney sequel movie that Disney has ever put out. So yeah, and that is holding a title so grand, because there's so many out there, but a lot of movies that have like multiple movies, like the second one is just not that good as the first one. But this movie takes this movie franchise into another level, and I just love this movie so much. I literally watched this movie since it came out. I can't even tell you how many times I have watched this, because that is how many times I have watched this movie. And it is Frozen 2. Frozen 2 is literally the best movie ever, like, ever made. And yeah, I'm not gonna like really talk much about this, because like it'll spoil it if you haven't watched the first movie. But yeah, but basically it just follows the characters of Frozen, and basically Elsa, wait, can I say? I don't know. I'm just gonna read what's on the back. So Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, and Olaf and Sven venture into the enchanted forests and dark seas beyond Arendelle, and that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, and basically they discover secrets and, you know, and the past, and they have to figure out how to save Arendelle, and that's all I'm gonna say, because I don't wanna like ruin the movie for you, but it's already on the back, so I don't but if you have already seen the first movie, then yeah, this is a great movie. Yeah, and Elsa is like one of my favorite, like she is literally my favorite, like out of like all the Disney princesses and queens, she is literally my favorite. I love her. Like, it would be so like fun to live in this world of Arendelle, and like that would be so cool. Okay, next one. Let's just get all like the Disney and the animation done. So next I'm gonna mention, this is the live action Disney movie, which again, like, I feel like Disney doesn't really do a lot, in my opinion, of what I've seen. I feel like Disney doesn't really do a lot of, excuse me, oh my gosh, I keep burping, but I feel like Disney doesn't do a lot of live action movies, which I think they should do more, but I feel like it has to be certain ones and not just like ones that just don't make sense. Like, we didn't need a Lady and the Tramp, okay? We didn't need a Dumbo. Like, why aren't you making live actions that actually make sense as live actions? Like, I would love to see a Princess and the Frog live action, but it has to be like the characters, it has to make sense. You can't just put like characters that don't make sense. Like, there's so many, like even like the person that voiced Tiana is like literally the perfect Tiana. She is so beautiful, but also like she just has the look of Tiana. And I don't know, for, is her name Charlotte or Lottie? I think it's Lottie. Anyway, if I'm remembering correctly, I don't know who would play Lottie, or who would play a good Lottie, because I feel like she's so eccentric and like bubbly, so it has to be like someone really good and obviously blonde that's already blonde, and they don't have to dye their hair to be blonde. I feel like Dove Cameron would be good. I don't really know a lot of blonde actresses, to be honest, that would be good at playing a bubbly character. But I feel like Dove Cameron or someone who, I don't know. And then for Naveen, I have like I don't know what his name is, but I don't know, I don't think he can sing. I don't know, but I saw this character on one of the TV shows, like that I saw, like I just saw it on TV, and I was like, oh, he is, because I feel like Naveen is like it has to be someone who's like charismatic, like who's like already charismatic and can play a good one, but I don't really know. And yeah. And yeah. But anyways, we're getting off track. But anyway. So this one is the live action version of Alice in Wonderland, and I'm actually getting in the mail tomorrow. I'm getting the second one, Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass. I'm getting that one. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm actually going to be watching this today. I planned on watching it today, but yeah, so in this one, so in the live action, like she's aged up, because like in the books, like she's a young child, but in the movies she is aged up. She is 19, and yeah, and basically she's returning to Wonderland, and yeah, and she has to and she's on a journey to discover her true destiny. And yeah, and it uses imagination, and just like obviously it's like literally her imagination. She created this Wonderland, and yeah, and it's just a wonderful story and a wonderful movie. But yeah, it uses the imagination and magic and fantasy in a way that I just really just enjoy so much. And this just, it honestly, it teaches you about life, and it teaches you that even if you don't really know what you want to do or where you want to go in your life, a path will be there for you wherever you go. And yeah, just like there's a quote that is so popular. It says, not all those who wander are lost. I think that's how the quote goes. Anyway, and yeah, that's just it's just a really fun little thing. These are like the kind of adventure movies that I like. Like this is an adventure, but adventure movies, I don't like Tintin, I don't like Indiana Jones, I don't like those kind of adventures, okay? So the next one, I think this is the last animation. Yeah, this is. So this is the How to Train Your Dragon movies, and I watched this for the first time. I don't know. It was like maybe like 2 years ago. 2 years ago. But yeah, this is like, and yeah, it's just a really good series. And you know, honestly, this was just like, this is literally like, if you want, this is just a breath of fresh air, to be honest. Like this series is just like, you want want to feel like a kid again, so you watch this. This is literally the best kind of movie for that. And you want to be like, you just had a hard day and you just want to relax. This is the movie that you watch. Movies, because this is a collection of movies, but yeah, so these are the kind of movies that you watch when you just want to relax and you want to have a comfort film on. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so okay, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna do this one and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so this one is a childhood favorite of mine. This one is based off of a book called Little White Horse, and it's a movie called The Secret of Moonacre. The Secret of Moonacre. And it's a movie. This is Maria Merriweather, and this is her aunt. This is not an aunt. This is her uncle, and yeah. And this is Loveday. I don't know what the rest is. I don't remember what the rest of the characters are called, but anyway. So yeah. So basically, her father passes away and she goes to move in with her uncle, and yeah, so I don't want to like spoil the movie, so I'm like kind of looking back to see what I should say. Okay, so yeah, but anyway, so the manor that she's living in is cursed, and it's like mysterious. It's like a mysterious like place and stuff like that, and yeah, and it's like crumbling apart and very old. It looked very old, and yeah, and she inherits this book, which is like right here. You can, if you can see it, I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, this is the book that she inherited from her father. And yeah, it's a story of the whole thing, and of the story of the Moon Princess, and yeah, and she basically there's a feud between her family and this girl and this guy. That is this girl's father. And yeah, but yeah, and then they have like a feud with each other, because Sir Benjamin and this girl, and Loveday, I should say, Sir Benjamin and Loveday were basically, they were in love with each other and they wanted to get married, but they were just like, they had too much going on, and yeah, so yeah, and then but yeah, she figures out what happens, and discovers about the past, and about her family and stuff more, and yeah, and it basically just like, yeah, and all the Moon Princesses have to break the curse, figure out how to break the curse. So yeah, anyway, next, yeah, let's go with this one. This one oh my god, this one is literally, I would say this one is my favorite period piece. Yeah, is Pride and Prejudice. This one is my favorite adaptation of Pride and Prejudice. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, and it's just a lovely movie, and it made me think of how, like, this is a story. This isn't about this, like, even though they do mention like the other people in Pride and Prejudice, this isn't about them. This is more about Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth. That's it. So I don't want to hear anything about that. So yeah, and I just want, like, it like really just made me think about how I want to, like, how love can feel, even though it's fiction. Even though it's fiction, like, this is like how love should feel. It should feel eternal, and it should feel sickening, but in a good way. Like you love someone so much it hurts, but in a good way, you know? And yeah, and yeah, and it should feel like, I don't know, it should feel, like, love should feel good. That's what I got from this movie. Anyway, and even though, like, they do, like, it should, like, I don't know. I just really, just, like, I don't know what it is about that movie, but it does something to me every single time. But, you know, I would love to see a movie for Mary Bennett. But yeah, because, like, we don't really see her much in there, and I would love to see it. I would love to see that. And yeah, because if you've ever read The Other Bennett Sister by Janice, I don't know what her last name is, but if you ever read that book, I would love to see that in movie form, because it was really lovely and I really enjoyed it. Anyway, so yeah, I'll do this one. I'm saving the best for last, because that's just the order that we're gonna have to go through. So the next one is a very classic movie, and yeah, it is Sabrina with Humphrey Bogart, Audrey Hepburn, and William Holden. There's another version of this with someone else, but yeah, it's a little bit, it's the same but different, but yeah, and because, like, in the other one, she is a, she works at, when she goes to Paris, she works with this fashion thing, but in this one she goes to Paris for cooking school, so it's different. But yeah, so in this movie, this is a very good movie for, like, when you're, like, in your 20s, I would say, and you're kind of growing into the woman that you want to be, and yeah, and yeah, so she basically, her father sends her to Paris to forget this guy. Here, hold on, it's, like, so dark over here. I don't know why it's so dark. Anyway, she, like, because she loves this guy, and he doesn't really see her, and yeah, and once she comes back from Paris, she is, like, she's not really different, but she is perceived as a completely changed in different women. She's wearing beautiful clothes. She has a new haircut. Excuse me. Whew. She has a new haircut. She has a poise about herself that is like different in a very like womanly way, I would say. And yeah, and he sees that and he's like, oh my gosh, I want this woman. And he doesn't like that, because this guy right here, he is engaged to someone else. And yeah. So yeah, and yeah, and then as he is trying to get her to kind of forget about him and kind of like not do that, they both Sabrina and what's the name again? I forget what his character is called. I forget. But anyway, his character, they both fall in love with each other. Just like talking and like hanging out together. They just kind of form a relationship together. And yeah. And yeah. It's a really good movie. And I really like that. And yeah, it's just a really nice, beautiful movie. So I really love that. And I love the cover of this movie too. It's beautiful. And the next one is, okay, the next movie, sorry, someone is texting me. The next movie is Little Women, and yeah. And this movie, oh my gosh, this is literally I don't, like, at any age, at any stage of life, you need to watch this movie. This movie is amazing. And yes, there is the other Little Woman, like the newer one, but this is better. This is better. And because it's I think this is the 1995 one. Hold on, does it say? I don't think it says. This is 1994. I don't know. I don't know if this was 1995 or not. I thought it was 1995, but right here it says 1994, so I don't know. So yeah, but right here it's saying 1995, so maybe it is 1995, and I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, it's just a movie about sisters. It's a movie about friendship. It's a movie about love. It's a movie about growing up and knowing what you want in life. And, you know, even if you know what you want, you might not get it. And, you know, and, yeah. It's just an amazing movie. And you have to watch this movie. It's amazing. Okay, this is the last one. But this movie has, like, I don't even know. But I remember seeing the first one, because this is a series, but it's like a DVD in one, but it has multiple movies in the DVD case. But it's I remember watching the first movie when I was 10, and my gosh, has those movies changed my whole entire brain chemistry. And this is the movie that kind of inspired me making this video in the first place. But yeah, it's an amazing like movie. And you know, people can say what they want about the movie and how bad it is and how toxic like the characters are and whatnot, but and I can, you know, I can understand, but you have to see, this is an iconic, very like, this will never go out of style type movie. Like I will never forget. um this this movie series is the Twilight Saga, you guys. This movie, let me tell you, this was just so good, so good. Everything. So this, it goes through 2008 to 2012. Um, so yeah, I don't really know. Like, how old was I when I went? I don't know. I don't know what year it was when I was 10. I don't know. I'm 20 now, so 10 years ago. 10 years ago was like 2014, maybe? I don't know. It's 2024, so take the 20 out, and then it's 2014. So I think I did that right. I think I did that right. So that's when I watched these. Probably shouldn't be watch this when I was 10, but I did, and I watched a lot of movies when I was a kid that was probably like not the best idea watching, but nonetheless, it's a good movie. The other movie is not in here. It's in my what is that thing called again? Like, I forget. The DVR? The VCR? No, that's not the VCR. The DVR. Whatever it's called, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what that thing is called, but anyway, it's in the movie thing. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, this, like, the character, my favorite character. Okay, let me just tell you. My favorite character is Emmett, of course. He I don't know what caused my, like, I was just like obsessed with Emmett and like his actions. Like, he was just such like a, like, he's just such a bear. Which is like funny because in reality, in like his backstory, I'm pretty sure that the way that he died, he was attacked by a bear. He was a he was attacked by a bear, and that's how he died. And then his love Rosalie saved him from that and turned him into a vampire. But anyway, it's kind of funny, but he is, like, if you think about it, like, he's such a bear. Like, he's so sweet, but like he's like strong and buff, but like he's like so sweet and cuddly, and like he's such a like kind and charismatic character. And you know, you would think that Jasper would be like that, kind of, but like, it's Emmett. Emmett is like very strong and funny and like just like I don't know, like, it's just like, he was just my favorite character, hands down. And then I loved Alice. Like, I wanted to be Alice. Like, if I wanted to be a character in a movie, I wanted to be Alice, because she is just like, I don't know. She had like something. There was something about Alice that was just like, it's just so like, I don't know what to I don't even know how to describe her character, but like there's just something about her character that just made me love her character. And yeah, I felt like oh, by the way, I'm Team Edward, but to be honest, I felt like Edward is kind of like in like if this were real life, like I feel like Bella would not even stay with him, like, but because of like how like what, like he literally gaslights her, lies to her. It's so toxic. Like I don't understand the I don't understand that. And like as and like once like she turns into a vampire, he's like so chill, and like he doesn't really do anything. So like it's just like I don't even know how to kind of like, it's just like, what was that for? And but also like Jacob, I didn't really like Jacob, to be honest, either, because like Jacob, like come on dude, like he's just not the best. um yeah, like yeah, he's a good person, but like I mean, why are you forcing Bella to, you know, admit her feelings? Like I don't understand that. Like come on now. Like and also the whole what's it called again? Love triangle. The whole love triangle thing. It wasn't really a love triangle. Bella was never gonna be with Jacob. Okay, like that was just not gonna happen, to be honest. Like in my opinion, that was just never gonna. It was never gonna happen. Like, but anyway. So yeah, that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a huge like, and make sure to subscribe to my channel to see videos more like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.